Ladies and gentlemen, I do believe we are live. I mean, we'll find out momentarily, but we just tried to go live, and it seemed like the sound was off, but now we're live again. And I believe that this time we're going to actually be live because I just did a test of the sound and it seemed fine. This is a big run right here. We don't normally play this big, but this is a $320 tournament, $100,000 guaranteed. We have an offsuit ace on the button. It's a position that everybody would like to be in. We're 19th out of 91. But yeah, we're doing pretty nicely in this one with 91 left, 10 away from the money. It's a bounty tournament, so obviously a ton of the money is wrapped up in bounties. I believe we've taken out $250 worth of bounties, which means we're in for about $70 right now. And if we do pick up another bounty, then we'll be officially ahead. I don't really want to call ace deuce off here, but I think I have to. I have to call one. Oh, and we flop top pair. So this is probably going to be how we exit this tournament, is just flopping ace, high, aces, a pair of aces, top pair, aces. I don't have a lot of aces here. And just flat call. There's a lot of re-raising. But we will call this 7. If he goes 3 streets, we cannot call, right? That's my main concern here. Because I'm okay with calling a little flop bet, maybe calling a little turn bet. But if he goes 3 streets, it's going to be tough to find the call here. Checks it back. So now we split with every other ace besides ace jack and ace queen. Whew. What do we do here? Do we just check it back and hope that we get a little bet from him, or we go for a little value bet here? We're going half pot. What's he gonna call with? Ace jack. He's gonna call with jacks, queens, kings, pocket 8s, jack 10, king 10. Those are hands that could maybe call this bet size. We do have a risky proposition here if he shoves on us, which I just don't think we can call at all. Even though he could totally do that with, like, you know, flush draws and shit. He calls. That's probably good, right? Yes. He calls with king 9? What the fuck? King 9? Am I missing something there? That's some jungle man shit right there, bruh. King 9? I mean, even calling the flop bet is impressive. What the fuck? King 9? Bro, what are you smoking on? Called in the big blind. He c-bet the flop. I called that. You see about the flop fairly large too, if I remember correctly. I was actually thinking of folding the turn because of the fact that, oh geez, what is this about? Can I call? I think I have to call. Bluff catch boys. Bluff catch boys. What the fuck did he just had? Oh my god, I saw what he had and it just didn't make any sense. We're just gonna limp ace 4 offsuit here in the small blind. He's gonna raise it up. I don't want to re-raise him. I think I'm just going to call. Wow, we get 2 pair. This is huge. Ooh. Perhaps we will check raise him on this flop. He bets half pot. We hit him with the check raise. If he has ace king, that would be a hell of a thing. Wow, and now we have 1 move and 1 move only, and that's all in. And man, if he has ace queen, this is going to hurt us in our soul so bad. Actually, honestly, if he has jack 10 of clubs, it might hurt more. If he has ace jack and he calls, I am going to get down on the ground and pray that he doesn't get his out. And also, he's so, oh my god. Oh! 88 motherfucking big blinds, baby! We didn't get his bounty. Wow. We are the chip leader, guys. We are the chip leader, and we have a smaller bounty than literally almost everybody in the tournament. We are the chip leader. My girl will be excited when I go in on break in 13 minutes and tell her that I'm now basically chip leading this tournament.
1 eternity later.
Holy fuck, we finally got a big hand. Look at this. Look at all these stacks. Oh, yeah. Look at all these stacks that we could definitely swallow up here. Papaya, I know you want to raise. I guess we'll just limp. Actually, let's just shove. Keep it simple. I was just picturing us limping and just him, like, flopping something. And I just felt sick to my stomach, and I was just like, fuck it, I'm gonna shove. Well, now we have jacks, which I would also love to get it all in with. Oh, wow. Here we go. We're gonna look like we're just bounty hunting, which we are, but holy shit, please give it to us. Here we go. Oh my god, 2 massive bounties. 9s and kings? No! No! How did that dude have kings? But the other guy had more chips and he had 9s. So I kind of like didn't lose that much there and I won the other guy's bounty. I have kind of like the same amount of chips that I had to start, but then I won a huge bounty. So that was pretty good actually. But wow, it would have been a lot better if I won the other guy's bounty too. Fuck, that was crazy. We got a big stack. We got to start swinging our dick around a little bit more. Although we are doing this into someone who has a gigantic stack and can very easily 3-bet us. But that's okay. We're not worried about that. We are 3-betting regardless. It's a 3-bet fold, I do believe. He calls. And that's a really funky flop for us to see. Because we do have a bunch of backdoor flush and straight outs. But the problem is that any hand that really makes sense for him to call our 3-bet with here is just going to call. If he has king, queen, king, jack, king, 10, queen, jack, all those kinds of hands, even like king, 9, if he has ace, king, all those hands just turned into something very significant. So I'm going to check it back. And we do get a really, really, really good card for us here in the form of the complete flush draw. We now have the nut flush draw. And then we also have a gut shot. And he's going to check here, which is kind of tempting to bet. But I also just wonder, what do we fold out here? Like if he has 6s, if he has ace 6, okay. Oh my. Please have something. Please be sitting there with king, queen of diamonds. Because at this point, you cannot possibly put me on what I actually have. Now, I'm not 100% sure that I played this hand well. I could definitely be open to the possibility that this was not a great line. But we got to go for some value here. We're going to bet 11. And I feel like maybe, yes, he could call us with a weaker hand here. Yeah, pocket 6s. So he calls us with a super weak hand, which is really great. I guess, like, when I think about it, this exact hand that he had is the exact kind of hand that would have folded if we had just c-bet the flop. If we had just c-bet the flop, he would have folded the 6s because he's thinking, like, best case scenario, he's got, what, fucking no outs because, you know, what if I have king, queen? Well, you're still not even really a favorite if I have a flush draw or whatever, you know. So, pretty nice flop right there. We will proceed with a standard c-bet. Turn, pretty safe turn. I don't know that our hand necessarily wants to go 3 streets for value, but we're certainly going to bet here. What would I do if he check raised all in? Well, number one, that's too big. You should not check raise that much all in. Okay. Okay, what can we get called by if we do bet here? We're getting called by like worse 10, worse 10s. Oh, what if it was 10-9? What if he had 9s? Nah, he would re-raise 9s pre-flop, right? Well, he just bets out 12. I mean, we just can't fold here. I mean, we still have just too good of a top pair. He might have the best hand sometimes, but we gotta call. Boom! And he just helps us chip up so heavy. Holy shit. Ace Jack, huh? That's how you coming? Wow, are we chip leader now? What the fuck? We are chip leader again. Holy fuck. I mean, I'm happy about every street in that hand. I think it was, I mean, we were ahead and we were getting it in great on every hand. And then also on the river, I think we were just, you know, we had to call. We're still at the same table as him. And look at the guys right here, $1,000 just for calling. You know these guys are going to shove too because they want in. Oh, man. Why is he flat calling? That's not what we wanted at all. Everyone's going to flat call? This is bullshit. I have to pee so bad now. Okay, that guy's going to shove at least, which is just fine by me because with 10s, we actually want to get all in here. I don't know what the fuck everybody else is doing. Man, there's so many fucking bounties on the line right now. I just hope Mick Gambles here doesn't have a real hand. Queens, that's not what we wanted to see. Oh, no. Yo, this other guy's going to win, though, because he has the ace. So now this guy has 7.5 big blinds. We just lost 20 big blinds to this dude. I can't be that mad about it. Damn, 10s. Just, that guy's just feeling himself. Like, fuck, I got queens, man. This is a weird situation because I want to go for this guy's bounty, but I have a 70 big blind stack behind me. I don't know if that means that I should not shove or that I should shove. I'm gonna shove because this bounty is so significant. But we're taking a real gamble with this guy behind us. Ugh, not that great. Oh, there's that king. Come on. No 9. No 9. No 9. And we hit the fucking lotto just like that. Boom. We get a whole bunch of chips and we get $1,000 bounty. Jordan Drummond, what's your thoughts? Is that a good player? No. This person's username, I'm not sure if ACR realizes this, but their username is Penis Wrinkle. So if we are able to defeat Penis Wrinkle here, that would be very, very big. Also, look at the disparity here, where this guy has an $800 bounty and this guy has a $200 bounty, but this guy has 3 times as much chips. Because I'm thinking about what I'm going to do if he shoves. And I feel like I still would have to call, but I definitely have to call here. And we have a nice race. Oh, and we get trips on the flop. Ladies and gentlemen, let's fucking go. No 7, 2 outs, 2 outs. Boom! Thank you. Wow, we're down to 11. We're getting super close to that final table. And we pick up $800. Oh, and what was that? Oh, we just hit 12. We were at 13 before. I didn't realize that. He has a $1,000 bounty. We have to shove this. Because if we're flipping, if he has ace-king, then we have to do this. The problem is that there's 2 massive stacks behind us, and they could both totally wake up with something. But I'm just going to do it anyway because, you know, $1,000, quite possible, flip. Let's go for it. Billy McFarland, do not wake up. Here we go. Yes! Oh, and we get the set, baby! No 5. No 5. Yes! $1,000. Holy shit. And now we're at the final fucking table, man. It doesn't look like the final table, though, because I changed the color of the shit earlier. I cannot believe we're at the final table in this thing. And I still have the giant stack on my left. And a very large stack on my right. But whatever, man. That was ridiculous. 10-8 offsuit. Good hand to defend with in a situation like this. Okay, so we will defend the 10-8 offsuit. Oh, my... The question is, should we check raise or should we do some sort of like call down line, you know? I don't know. He checks it back. We have a gut shot now. I think we can go pretty big here. He's got a bunch of stuff he has to call us with. I don't know what he checks back necessarily. He calls and we get basically a blank on the river. Do I want to go for his bounty? If I check, he could bluff with a busted draw, of which there are many. I block 8-9. I block 8-9. That's very important. Ugh, I don't think I want to go all in here. I'm just going to bet 5. If he re-raises all in, I really don't know what I'm going to... Oh, okay, good. Ace-6. Wow. And see, if we had shoved, I don't think we're getting called there. So I think that was probably a pretty good bet on our part. Now, obviously, not going for the bounty is unfortunate. In that situation, we really, 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 really want that bounty. Wow, these aces really need to hold. No queen, no 9. Holy fuck, he just took out 2 people for us. We just went from 7 to 5. We just made $2,000. And now we still have 2 15 big blind stacks. This is a movie. I guess I'll just open queen 10 off. I feel like I'm getting reshoved on so much. Okay, we have a very, very strong flop here. Very, very strong. I think if he check raises us here, we're just going to play for stacks. Despite the tiny stack over here that makes us kind of nervous about playing for all our chips. But I just don't really think that he's like... Yeah, I don't think that he's like just flat calling king queen that often, or definitely not ace queen. You know, you could have like 9-10 here. You could have ace 8. You could have all kinds of stupid shit. So I think we have to check shove here and just play for stacks because we don't have enough chips to go for a passive line here. He's also just going to be doing this with all kinds of bullshit because he knows that there's this ICM pressure with getting this last guy out. And he's probably going to lean on me heavily in that regard. And if he calls with king 8, he's a goat. My heart's beating pretty heavy, I'm not going to lie. This is a big spot for me to take, even though I'm feeling more and more confident the longer he fucking waits here. And he folds. Great. Great. Our big stack status is sort of re-cemented here. He's opening a shitload because he really wants to play for this guy's bounty, I'm guessing. Pocket 6s, okay. Fair enough. We got running spade. No, just a 6. Whoa! How did I just will that into existence? That's $2,000 for us right there. $2,200 to be exact. $2,400 for the next ladder, dude. This is not a joke. Ace 9 off, we're going to have to open up. Certain hands just got to get opened here. It's really weird, though, having everybody have such similar stacks. J. Roberto wants to shove Ace 10 here. We will have to get out of the way, that's for sure. Holy fuck. Well, even though it's a all grass flop, I think we are going to have to bet this flop big and then call a check shove. It's just, you know, top two. We gotta bet big here. And if he tries to reshove on us, you know, we're just gonna have to hope he has a draw. Unfortunately, we have a mere 4 outs. If he does have a made flush, but I don't think we can really live our lives in fear of that. I mean, the options that occur to me are we could bet 5 big blinds here and then shove safe rivers, which is what we're gonna do. I think I probably have to call if he check shoves me too. You know, it feels like we really don't want to see the like long ass stall followed by the check shove. Although I think we still have to call in that situation. I mean, just how much king queen does he have here? Okay, the 6 is a safe card. And at this point, I think we definitely have to play for the bounty. Or do we? Or do we want to just sort of stick around, have 50 big blinds? If he has a flush, fuck it. And what worse hands is he really calling us with here? I don't know if that's a correct line of thinking. Because he can have ace 10, ace 6, whatever. I think I'm just... Oh, no. My desire to be able to keep playing is not... You know, I just... The fucking bounty is so big. $1,500. I think that alone means that we have to shove. Okay. He's thinking about it, which is really, really, really good because you just don't think about this with a set, right? You know, if he has an ace, he has an ace, and that's what we want him to call with, but we don't... I mean, if he has to have clubs. Okay. Fuck. All right. We're the chip leader. It's official. This is definitely a situation where we have to be a little careful because we want to make sure that the small stack gets knocked out before we get knocked out. But I do think we have to defend our suited kings here. Holy shit. Top and bottom. Top of the bottom to you. Now, do we want to check raise or do we want to slow play it more than that? I think we can just check raise. I think we have to bet 6 big blinds here. He folds here, further cementing us as a person with a lot of chips. Not the lead, but a lot. I think we have to call this because he has a huge bounty. We have a pretty okay hand. We could definitely be racing a lot. I think I have to call. We got live outs. Oh, man, that's a great flop. 3 outs for him. 3 outs for him. Oh, bro, we're going to win this one. It's easy. This is easy. Bro, little guy Billie Eilish McFarland over here has 10 big blinds and just made the ladder. We've got 71 now. We're going to win this thing. Let me know down below, was my call okay? Damn, we're having a good day. And we're calling this shove. Fuck, it's going to suck if J. Roberto shoves because we can't call that. Oh, he's so going to get this bounty. Please fold. Oh, wow, that's awesome. We're just going to call. Oh my god, the gut shot, the spade draw. Please just check it down, right? If he bets, I'm just going to shove all in. Because we have a great draw. We have a ton of equity. All right, we got to do it. We have to see the river in this hand. And we just want to just push him out of this pot right now. Let's just do it. He probably don't have an ace, right? He can't call an ace anyway. Oh my god, we don't have the best hand, but we like almost kind of have the best hand. Yes! Like, what did I even just say? I don't have the best hand, but I like almost kind of have the best hand. Bro, I'm up so much today now. If I win and get an extra 10,000, that'd be pretty lit, but Jesus Christ, I'm already up like a motherfucker. Oh, I mean, if he has a 10 here, it's a pretty good spot to just keep going, huh? If he has a 6, it's a great spot to keep going. J. Roberto. How funny that I end up... See, this is weird. I just don't really think he has something worth calling with that often. I now have a pair. I don't know. I'm just going to check. Yeah, well, he was not folding that. Wow, I can't believe that this is actually what's happening today. We are up a lot of money today. We have a flush draw today. Oh my gosh. We're 3-1 in chips today. Whew. All right. If we take this down quickly, we can still go spin a Pokestop. Also, did I mention that we have a gut shot here? If we get a 3, we will also have a great hand. Just please don't shove, because I can't do nothing with that. Wow, I cannot believe that we actually just got the flush. And I mean, we could check and try to incentivize a shove here, but I think we're just going to go for it. Try to get called by some 2 pairs and stuff. No? Okay. Oh, wow, here we go. Okay, we get it in good. Ooh, we got the flush draw. We got the top pair. We need a jack, sir. Oh! That was a $10,000 heart, ladies and gentlemen. How the fuck did I just do that? Wow, man. What the fuck? I gotta go. I got shit to do. I got a family. Bro, I can't believe we just did that. 30 fucking K, man. I appreciate you guys. So much love. I might buy a Bitcoin.
I told my homie life was such a bitch. I feel it. He said, I want to hit it like a chick and kill it and treat her like your man.